And welcome back, everybody, to Limbus Company. Yestertime, we continued. We arrived to the dungeon of Intervallo 3, and oh boy, did things start going. And yes, French guy, he was not here for it. And Lord of Doom, welcome today. Top hand, thank you for hanging out. Oh yeah, Valid, I forgot about that. Anyway, so, once again, everybody, if you missed anything today or you want to catch up to the full playthrough, it all goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. By the way, at the time of recording today, earlier, we started reading Leviathan, which is also going to go on this channel. So, yeah, we're reading through Leviathan. The first 6 chapters are now on the way to this channel, so make sure you are subscribed. This will have its own playlist and everything. I realized that, yes, reading is not gaming, but because it's related to Limbus Company, I realized that we might as well. So make sure you subscribe to the Gamers Are a Bastard if you want to follow the full playthrough, or if you missed anything today, the full VODs go over here. So, as you know, Virgil is a historian, why he's the way he is. Individual is from the library. Lori is from the library. Yes, Yori, sorry. Yep, yes she is. So yeah, tomorrow, Valid, you make sure that you remind me of that, yes. There's a new Bells Raid event, unfortunately locked for a few people. Yeah, I don't have the Kanto 9. Like, I don't have the Kanto, like, we need the Kanto 9 for this. Clear Kanto 9.514. We don't have that, so... Yes. My opinion, O3, ozone? I guess, like, keeps us safe from the sun. I don't know what else you're talking about. So yeah, also yestertime we ended up getting the full IDs team. So yeah, Sally Phase, one of the best story games. I mean, maybe one day. So yeah, yeah, we defeated Bamboo-Hatted Kim yestertime. And now, a Blade Fiend's Fathoms. Alright, I realize that we don't need Encephalin for this. Let's just make some modules. We're gonna bring in the ring IDs. And let's go. Yes, my average level of these is below the mark, but I don't care. We have enough people for this. Alright. Level him. I don't have enough leveling material. I didn't get enough done. Alright. Bamboo-Hatted Kim. Bamboo-Hatted Kim kneeled and caught his breath. Something began to shimmer behind him.
This is a dungeon? A mirror dungeon of the fathoms?
This is just like the Ding Dong's boring friars, huh? The Bongs? Oh, he has already entered the dungeon. Begin. Right. So, we gotta follow the blue, okay? Yeah. We were ordered to secure the distortion as well, so... Yup, we were told to go for it, so... Sounds exactly like him. Metal Gear. Yeah. Colonel. I don't know if I can do this. They replaced my head with a clock. I no longer have eyes. I no longer have a tongue. I can't taste things anymore, Colonel. Pure story games as well, Valiant Hearts, though I don't remember a shit from it. One of the story games that we are 100% gonna play. By the way, Saturday, I've had enough of the different controversies and everything. Saturday, we are playing Pragmata before we do Limbus Company. We're doing a double gaming stream on Saturday. We're playing Dead Space on Saturday, and then continuing Limbus Company. Brian, next LFA, if you're not here, let me make a note of it real quick. Let me make a note. Edit and skip if French guy not here. There we go. I'm just gonna save it here. There. So, yes, we're playing some Pragmata, and as I was gonna say, one of my favorite story-driven games ever is the Zero Escape series. Nonary Games and Zero Time Dilemma. This just... It takes the concept of the branching storyline and it does something so incredibly awesome with it that I loved every second of it, dude. I loved every second of this game, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Bridget Elizabeth Karen in space! Something like that. Alright. With that, let's, let the bleed team. Laboratory oversaw is a little better. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but not good, so... An immense, heavy sensation emanates from within that space. Then by playing Zero Escape bonus, I finished Expedition 33. It's so good. It's so good. I love that series, man. I loved it. Like, the only downside is, you know, the, that the series is kind of incomplete because they went to make Danganronpa, but it's still so good, dude. It's still so good. Like, there were a couple of things that were left unfinished there, but... Oh, the rest of the story is still really good. Isn't there 4 titles? There's 3 so far. The others are spin-offs that are not officially acknowledged. Because then you have the AI Somnium files, which are basically spin-offs. Yeah, they're basically just spin-offs. Like, they happen in the same world. They somewhat tackle the rest of the story, but yeah. I'm talking about Somnium files. I mean, as far as I know, in ordinary games, Zero Escape is only 4. Only 3 is. Are they? Let me go to Steam. Because if there's more now, then let's see. Thought it just get him Steam. Yeah, no. The other 2 games we have: Nonary Games, Zero Time Dilemma, Somnium Files, and Nirvana Initiative. Yeah, this is the full bundle on Steam. So, try to figure out who's got the sentence for the 20 minutes. Consumer sentence, mind you. Today's entire page task in 1 hour. Well done. Nonary Games is the anthology of the first 2. Nonary Games is the first 2, and then Zero Escape is the 3rd one, and Zero Time Dilemma is the 3rd one. Anyway, let's continue. An immense, heavy sensation emanates from within that space. The first 3? No, it's 3 games altogether, and then AI, yeah. That monolith has to be somewhere in there, too. Zero Time Dilemma was the 4th? No, Zero Time Dilemma is the 3rd, yeah. The hell I'll be going through the next 2 years? That's not that bad. Like, you know. Like, after that, you're gonna have college, and, yeah, college is, quite something else, so... No, Frenzy, no, you are cursed with life, so...
Let us follow!
Says Angu. While she was clearly dumbfounded by the turn of events, I could tell that she was determined to see this to the end. We had nothing more to add.
진입하겠습니다.
Advancing! This is...
This place is taking the likeness of escort.
Not just anywhere in escort. You call this place the fathoms of ego? It appears that Mentor Bamboo-headed King's memories are affecting this place.
Oh boy. Is there aught from this past that you're aware of?
No, nothing in detail. I don't believe I have the right to divulge the depiction of this past based on the hearsay either.
Angu continued in a morose tone.
When we appeared so suddenly at this building, I don't suppose he had much trouble cutting down the Kurokuma clan henchmen. William said that if he was flanked by competent men and women, it would not have mattered how many henchmen they threw against their mentor. Nothing short of a Kurokuma clan officer could have given him any trouble. In fact, I surmise that he would have been able to cut down 100 of their men on his own. But not all those who accompanied Master Bamboo-headed King were as powerful as he is, his capabilities fly far beyond our own. His followers must have fallen one by one before the endless onslaught of the Kurikuma clan henchmen.
Well then. Give discussion Discord. Okay. Cool.
And I cannot help but imagine that the sight must have reminded him of a rather tragic event of his past. An unpleasant event that likely shook mental Angu head and came to his core.
That alone fits numerous criteria that make it ripe for a manifestation of a distortion. He was in a very receptive state to the monolith's influence as well.
Oh boy. Welcome to rural Korea. Yup.
So that is how the mantle became beholden to displayed like a fiend. Yet, still, how could he?
We remained wordless and advanced as Angu despondently muttered to herself. It was all silent, save for the sound of our shoes lightly pressing into the soft soil beneath our feet. Oh boy. Let's go! We just went through the door. The way that this is, it reminds me of Zero Escape. Like the way that the menus are laid out, the color, yeah. Keep a good, yeah, keep a cool head, and like, okay, one of the things I learned about stress is that stress is very useless. Stress is extremely useless. Like, the time you're spending stressing out about something is the time you could be spending solving it, especially if it's within your reach. Just ignore it. No, channel it. Don't ignore your stress, channel it. Make it be useful for you. Stress is a sense of urgency, then give that urgency its place. Channel it. Yeah. Channel it and make it and outperform it out of spite. Yeah, stress can be useful. It can make you avoid mistakes. Yeah. Stress about it actively. I'm stressing when it matters. Yeah, I'm in less than hours. Good. Yeah, it can make you extra careful as well. Yeah. This is 100% required to pass the class. Well, then, looks like you're probably gonna need to spend the time and effort to make sure it happens then. Yeah. Yeah, because, yeah, right now it's high school, it's a class, and I mean, in my case, I have tasks that I perform at work, and if I don't perform them well, then I don't have a job, and I don't have money, and then I don't eat. So, yeah. Last couple of hours, I don't know, like, in and out of the stream. Less time watching the stream and more time studying. Yeah, I would say, like, close the stream and go study. Close the stream and go study. We still have, like, 2 hours, almost 2 hours left, so yeah, just go do that. Alright. But Bamboo had it Kim's fathoms. We find a vending machine at the entrance of the dungeon in the fathoms. We see rows of buttons on the vending machine. It's more like in and out. Yeah, just completely close it and go focus, I say, yeah. Lurk while study, mute the stream, whatever it is. Like, IRL comes first, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if you need a break, then yeah, whatever. Like, that happens. Like, you need to rest every once in a while, but yeah. Right, and it's gonna keep pace, so okay, good. Good. Alright. What should we do? Okay. Poise / press one of the buttons on the bottom of the row. Get a keywordless EGO. We pick up the EGO gift that dropped from the vending machine with a clunk. We got focusing corners. Apply 2 damage up to all allies. The illusion. Ooh, nice. Nice. Alright, let's see. The branching paths. I want the question mark over here. So, down here we go. Babadoo, Handed King's Fathoms. Let's bring in you and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and okay, it doesn't work. That the okay.
엄중한 심사
Let's go.
부탁드립니다.
It's good, but we'll do it. Yes. 20% more damage on everyone. That's good for focused encounters. So. The final word similar to Advent calendar. Advent calendar in ancient Greek myth. Nice. Nice. All right. Win rate. Go. Let's establish some. Oh my god. Immediately with the unbreakable coins. Nice. Nice. Oh, and MERSAULT wins the clash. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. MERSAULT is extremely underleveled. Extremely underleveled. And he's still holding his own. This is wild, dude. I love it. Oh shit, Rhodia lost hers. No matter how much mad with his sword versus Maestro of the Ring. Yep. Yup. And the 15 soul Rhodia, and honestly, this is my cleanest run by a mile. Nice. Yeah, no, like these two are wow. Okay, she got a little bit of it back. Let's continue. Come on, team. Do your best, team. Freaking Disney adults are cooking. Yup. Yup. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. We did establish while reading Leviathan that the ring, or not the the ring, are a bunch of Disney futuristic Disney adult furries. Genocidal Disney adult furries. Oh boy. Oh, there's one left. Oh no, there's none left. Oh boy. Yeah, we did establish that. Alright. The ring is just adult-themed Cruella de Vil. Shit! Elena, welcome today. Holy shit, the dotted woman we saw, that very Cruella de Vil. And what is 101 Dalmatians from? Disney. Oh my god, that is our Cruella de Vil. Shit, we're gonna have to call her Cruella then. Alright, let's do this. Is this open my eyes? Animal cruelty? Yes. This must be a tavern. This bar or an inn is bustling and its patrons are energetically chattering away. They all seem to be in a rather good mood, not knowing that they live in a fictional universe within a fictional universe, but that is besides the point. A trio among the crowd is quite boisterously arguing and pointing fingers at each other. Just click when you said they're like Disney. They're not Disney villains. They are Disney adults. There are very few specimens in this world that are more horrifying than Disney adults. Not only are these Disney adults, these are Disney adult furries. Because the headcanon that we made today while reading Leviathan, because yes, we started reading Leviathan today on stream, is that we are in the year 900, I think it's 985, in the years of Limbus Company. We have established that that is 985 AT. AT is after Trump. We don't know when the era of Trump ends, but once that is over, whatever happened started the count all over. At some point, one of the surviving entities of the Trump era and before was Disney. And after about 500 years, you know, like in around World War, not about like closer to the current day, like World War 60, something like that, you know, like about year 700 or so, we have Disney embracing the fact that they might as well just start marketing to furries. Start a presidency or the end of his re-election? We don't know. We don't know when the era of Trump... Does it count like the year that Trump dies? We don't know. We don't know when the era of Trump ends in the count of the calendar, but all we know is that once it ended, we started counting anew, whatever happened afterwards, you know? So, we're having that. And, the father tell me some real bullshit conspiracy theories? Yes. So, Disney decides to embrace furries. Because look at Disney animated, like, they've secretly had that for a very long time. And then we established also that the ring is the entity responsible for that Disney then becomes the ring down the line. But Disney, of course, being in Europe and everything, they end up clashing a little bit too much with a certain ethnic group that is very rarely observed in the city. Because, you know, have you ever seen any black community that likes furries? African, American, European, or otherwise? I haven't either. So you have Disney embracing furries. You have these black communities that do not like furries. Disney decides, we don't like them, gonna get rid of them. And Disney goes on to carry one of the greatest, most unspeakable genocides in the history of human beings, causing World War 65, we would say. Like, anywhere between World War 60 to 65. Hey, it could be all of those, right? You know how there's multiple crusades, like World War 60 through 65 is all people, like first we started with Disney starting the genocide, and it just continues with the world desperately trying to stop Disney from committing an ethnocide. World War 65 finally getting Disney to stop, but they did manage to eradicate at least a good majority of the black people in the European area, which turns into Ui Sekes Vehervar, where is now the city. So, a plan by furries to make them seem unassuming, like they need help from the population. Either way, they become a syndicate afterwards. They are reduced to a syndicate and the corporation. So, we also established that N Corp is NVIDIA, and they own all computers and shoved AI upscaling everywhere, yes. What were we talking about? Yes, we're talking about our headcanon of Limbus Company. So yeah, now it's just a bunch of Disney adult furries walking around, but they are now armed. Because it's the Limbus Company dystopia, and everybody is armed. So yeah, that's how it is. Anyway, a trio among the crowd is quite boisterously arguing and pointing fingers at each other. No! I don't understand why this is even a matter of dispute. A blade is a weapon made for cutting, and the right way to use a blade is to slash with it. You don't know what you're talking about. Stab a single point in with all your might, and your foe shall surely fall. In walks the most based fucking weaponry ever, after them being like, amateurs introducing the projectile. And for some reason they are all ambiguously gendered and attractive, or ambiguous and obsessed with looks and appearance. I'm just saying, there's a lot of parallels there. Funny how N-Corp is NVIDIA, knowing what little we know about N-Corp. Yes, Damn, you have a fencing weapon or blade. I mean, the katana is supposed to be both, but these are like Koreans, so... Killer manufacturer, block pistol vials, rather than sport, other districts, vitamin shots. Lovely. You're both wrong. Your half-hearted cuts and stabs won't do anything but piss them off. They'll be back on their feet immediately. Smack their skulls with the blunt end, hilt or the scabbard, and knock him down for good. Make him 2 days to get up. At this point, just bring them a halberd. Bring them a halberd, a hammer, a halberd warhammer combo, and that's it. So, you know, the halberd, we have the axe part to slash, we have the spear end to thrust, and you have the hammer on the other side to crush. There you go. Checks out. If we know something about major corners, that they're hypocrites. So is Disney. So is with Disney. Yeah, so is Disney. So Disney just gets reduced to a syndicate. So yes, the Korean equivalent of a katana is a huando. Disney is a major corporation right now. Is the ring part of a corporation? Don't tell me that, because it's just gonna be really weird in Kanto 9, I think. If they are part of a corporation, if they're under a corporation, it could be like a merged corporation. It could be a merged corporation. If they are not, then yeah. Anyway, the trio appeared to be talking about something pretty serious, so we'd stop to listen to their debate. They suddenly turned in our direction and called over to us. You there! Your band can clearly handle your weapons, am I wrong? Answer us! What is the best way to wield your sword? Of course, it's slash the best way to play, is it not? What should I say to that? Question. If a question is answered, the loading screen you see when updating, is it considered a spoiler? No. If it is on a loading screen, then you can consider it, like you can bring it up as one of the loading screens says. Like that you are more than welcome to say. Like especially because I have a really good computer, so loading screens, they basically don't happen. So if you have something like that, context to provide that is available during the loading screen, make sure that you preface it with loading, there's a loading screen that says this. And that's it. Get Jinx, welcome today, hey dude. Brazen Bull, I'm trying to guide for 4-3, been stuck here for 2 days, I'm about to quit. Brazen Bull, what you want is good IDs. We ended up ruffle stomping the Brazen Bull, so I'm a bad person to ask, but we have the other people in the chat that could probably help you. 4-3, yeah, we have Get Jinxed over here who's struggling with 4-3. Given there's a drug that was produced by Alcor, that clearly means that they're lacing a lot of shit with drugs. As per the drug loading screen. Nice. Basically, if it's information that we should already have, yes. Like, yeah, if it's information on loading screens, then that's fine, yeah. Alright. Slash Pierce and Blunt heavier uses. The three of them suddenly grow very obviously uncomfortable. That's the right answer, isn't it? That's certainly the textbook answer. It's not like we don't know what the right answer is. They all take frustrated swings from their respective cups. Oh, you think sitting here talking about weapons as generals preparing for war? It's just like one topic to argue about liquor or bellies. What way to kill the mood without an uninspired answer? Get mood ruined, bitch! Frenzy, what? What? What do you want? What's up? The support system can help as well. Oh yeah, support system. Having good support IDs. Yes. Yes. Make sure all your IDs are max level at your point. That is a good one. Make sure that you maxed out your IDs levels. Yes. Bobcat, welcome today. Complete killjoy. Yes. If the choice doesn't say anything that has no rewards to it. Yep. Ah, forget it. Be on your way then. They turned away from us. Returned to drinking, clearly having lost interest. Yeah, I did. Yeah, no, I don't care. I don't care. Slash, smash, I don't care. All right, let's see. We have unchanged over here. Let's go. Yeah, I was just curious. Middle recommended. So I do have Heisho Faust and W Cobra Quixote. The rest are 2-star IDs, average level 30. That you're probably gonna struggle with that. But I think by Kanto 4, I think the level cap is 30 by then. So yeah, you might want to go dispatch a couple more 3-star IDs. Because the bowl is brutal. The bowl is brutal, and only having 2 3-star IDs is probably not gonna be it's probably not gonna be great. So you might want to dispense a couple more. Or roll for them or pull for them if you can. I mean, right now doing mirror dungeons is probably a really good way of advancing through and getting materials, especially if you have the time. Oh yeah, up-tying the IDs. That's a good one. Making sure that they're up-tied. Not just fucking furious or replicate all over the full. Look, just because I have the best party that you could possibly have is different. Sometimes just let him hit. Instead, go with a few unopposed attacks on other slots. Oh yeah, Yeah, focusing on damage, yes. 1800. Limbus was one of the first times one of James' IDs died. Yeah, I think it was one of the very rare times we actually had an ID die. Shimmering blue letters float before you. The way that these similar words are ordered makes it difficult to understand what it's trying to say. You can always add friends with good IDs to their support for story fights. Right, that is also a thing. Have friends. What's my favorite Souls-like game? Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 remains my favorite. I loved Elden Ring. It was really good. Sekiro was incredible. But Dark Souls 3 just has a special place in my heart. Yeah. Hung with a full ring team. Seems to be stronger than Index Esang. So it would seem, yeah. Other than Malphite, Subtype 4 should be able to be way more consistent in that. You have another 3-star Quixote, T-Corp. I mean, you might want to go for some of the other ones, so... You haven't played Bloodborne? No! I have it, but I don't have a controller for my PS4 that works right now. I need a cable for it. I need to be able to charge it. I do have a capture card and everything, I just don't have a cable for it, so... Yeah, I have it, I just haven't played it. So, yeah. Alright. To say what is right, and what is wrong is not right. But that is not to say that to say what is right and right is wrong is wrong. To say that what is right and right is wrong is not wrong. And to say that what is right and what is wrong is in turn to say that this wrong is right. Does it want my impression of these words? No, Frenzy, no. What is it talking about? Please CGO/AGO. Let's go for a shot. Still, it must be said that what is right is right. Spit your shit in random silhouette. Yup, welcome back, MERSAULT. How you doing? Oh, there's a shimmering blue letters. Okay, let's see. Proceed. Prime Gloom advantage. Who will speak? Oh my god. None of them. Not a single one of them is capable. Not a single one of them. This is when I need the Depresso Espresso team. Not one of them is capable of even coming close. Oh my god, I should have kept at least one Gloom. I mean, I have Ryoshu! I have Depresso Ryoshu! Oh my god. Yep. The blue letters slowly fade away and a new word appears in their place. Sorrow. It's right to say wrong is wrong. Is it right to say that wrong is wrong? And is it right to wrong to the above? Yes, indeed. Again. How do you exactly get more 3-star IDs? No, hang on. We're gonna guide you through this. The word stays there for a moment before burning up and fade away. Maybe it didn't like our answer. Nothing happened. Alright, hang on. Let me go back to window. Because we're gonna explain to you how this works. Because I assume you're fairly new to the game. I am as well. But one of the places you can go to, you don't have, like, extract is where you pull. This is where you use lunacy. But there is also the dispense. The files banner got twice. That's about it. Okay, so here is the dispense mechanic. Basically, IDs from season 7. Oh, really? Every ID, every season except season 6, and while Purg is not, you can go and dispense. Dispense is achieved by having the character ego shards. These ones you can get via the the Innominable Ego Shard crates and Ego Shard crates. Like right now, let's use these random ones. Random ones, they give you these shards that you've probably seen before. You get these, and the nominal ones are the ones that you can get. You pick which character you want. You gather enough of them for 3-star IDs. You need 400 of them. For 2-star IDs, considerably less. Ego as well. EGO also. 3-star, you need 400. You pick some of these. There are some really good ones. Right now for bleed teams. Maybe House of Spiders Sinclair might be good for you. We also have, like in my case, I have I've done as 27. So in that case, you're gonna want to go to the season pass and complete as much of it as you can, because once you reach max level, you start getting nominal ego shards for rewards. You also get a couple of I think you get EGOs, I think it is. By the way, it is pretty easy to fill up the season pass if you go for the mirror dungeons. You do mirror dungeons. Oh shit, I forgot that the weekly reset happened. You do mirror dungeons. You do 3 of them a week. This maxes out your characters. As long as you complete them, you have your encephaling modules, at least 5 of them. You complete those, and you should be able to get a bunch of materials, a bunch of rewards from it, and that kind of stuff. Of course, as you complete mirror dungeons and whatnot, right now, the current event, you also get materials to get the new MERSAULT. So, it is recommended to dispense IDs of its current season, because when this season ends, they will be locked for 8 months, so try to get all you can. Let me check which IDs we're missing from this season. So from this season, we are missing Edgar Family Chief Butler Ryoshu, which is what? Poise, primarily Poise. Okay, she's Poise. What else is there? Wuthering Heights Chief Butler Otis, Sinking. Otis doesn't seem that great. And then this is season 4, yeah, season 7. Sorry. House of Spiders, Middle Apprentice Ishmael. Sorry, yeah, we're looking at season 4. Sorry. Burn and Bleed. Defense is pretty good, and we have who else? Who is this? Lobotomy EGO Lamp Gregor is great in sinking with the unique status it inflicts. Right now we have the other one, Manjalan Dawn. Since I love the art, she's good or not, I don't know. Man, this Gregor art is really good. How many shards do I have for him? 189, and then I have how many for him? Should we just dispense them right now? See if I can get them. Because for Gregor, we need 111. Okay. Let's do 90. 90 for Gregor. Let's see if we can get them. I think, no, I'm missing, no, I did the math wrong. Okay, it's 71. We need a few more. Let's do 10 more for Gregor. And let's get him, we get a Heath ID. Yeah, we know that we're getting that Heath ID. Okay, 22, we're missing, shit, I should have just, okay, we're missing 7 more. Let's open up, 3 more crates for Gregor. 1 more. There we go. We should have it exactly 400. There we go. Let's dispense this one, and there you go. This is how you can get them. Of course, getting the season pass does give you more of these crates, but yeah. There you go. Lobotomy EGO Lamp Gregor. GG, and now we need 300 and something for... We're just gonna do 100. Just gonna do 100 for Ishmael. Let's go. 316. Yep. 194. All right, 194. We are missing. Okay, let's go back and let's do another. Let's try 50 first, just to see if I can get lucky. We get 99 more. We are missing 23 more. Let's go ahead and let's do 9. See if I can get lucky. And not quite, but with this I only get 2 more. Just hope. Okay, no, I missed. Okay, let's do 2 more. And so close, so close. Come on. One more. There we go. All right, there we go. GG. Let's go and extract her. There we go. GG.
들어올 때 노크 좀 해달라니까.
Well, my chickens and shards capsule. Oh my
그냥
god.
월간 해결사 잡지 보고 있었어.
Oh my god, she has the bow on this one. She has a bow on top of her tiara. House of Spiders, middle apprentice. And I knew it was Ishmael! I knew it was Ishmael! I knew it was Ishmael, dude! I knew it! Unlucky rolls? Happens. I knew it was Ishmael! Because we had the story from House of Spiders from Sinclair, and he was complaining about her. I knew it was her. Do you know what? Yeah, we know who the next ID is. Yeah, we know who the next ID is. We're getting Ricardo. Anyway, let's go back here. Yeah, we got the IDs, and yeah, once you get the IDs, make sure that you level them up and everything. I would say focus on making your team as synergized as possible. So in my case, right, like my first team is one of the more expensive to get, Sinking and Poise team. The second one is Bleed, Poison, Burn. Let me just set this. There we go. Bleed, Burn, Poise. So make sure that you have some mechanic to work around so that you can focus. Like, I literally just look at, okay, skill 1, burn, bleed, tremor, whatever. Skill 2, bleed. Okay, let's focus on bleed. And that's all I do. It's trying to meet the requirements on the right, on the sync costs. The sync costs is that you will build up eventually for. The EGOs, those are like ults, which can be useful at times, but it is better to rely more on their skills, on their flat-out skills. This Ishmael is a zoomer. Yep. Did you check the event tab? Event tab. Yes, we did. Yes. And we have the event bonus units. Shithead Mama. Nice. On Dispense? Oh, on Dispense. There's an event. Event. Oh, shit. Yeah, there is another one. LCEEGOAEDD Gregor. Is Charge and Rupture. Charge and Rupture. Okay, so not quite. Uptie 1. He's offering me a coffee. And he's got full screen. Oh. Her hair's on fire. And, is that Yi Sang? Yeah, it's Faustin Yi Sang, right? With the, the LCE? Check the passives, he's immortal. Charge oh, he gets charge barrier. Let's see. 3 allies, charge up. What else is there? Oh, but he can get barrier. And barrier... LCE. And they're also IDs. Interesting. Interesting. What other season would he be from? Ardor Blossom and read with uptie? Hang on. Let me check with the uptie. Alright, let's see. Gain 1 charge every time this unit consumes cumulative charge. This encounter, any charge barrier this unit gains is converted to high voltage exoskeleton. Charge 3. Let's look at the art as well. We have Faust and Yi Sang in the back over here doing their thing. He's from the previous banner. Oh. Okay. They're insane for Mirror Dungeon. Nice. Yeah, I've seen a lot of, what's it called, like, EGO gifts for that. EGO gifts for that, yeah. Let's see. This encounter, when this unit takes damage that brings its HP down to 0, gains self-charge equal to 5 plus charge on self-charge. This unit HP cannot drop before 1 before this effect expires. So as long as he has charges, he's just alive. As long as he has charges, he just lives. How many do I have left? How many of these do I have left? 94. I don't have enough. Immortality at home. God damn, dude. Okay. He has the electric centipede gimmick. Yep. He keeps bleeding charge until it ends. I mean, he keeps, yeah, as long as he's got charge, he can do that. Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. So there you go. There you go. That one should be a good tank. All right, back to the dungeon we go. Let's see if we can finish this one tonight, because this is a single floor dungeon, right? This should be a single floor dungeon, isn't it? It's once per encounter. Good enough. Good enough. That's more than you might need, probably. And welcome today. I can't read your name because it's in Cyrillic, but welcome today. How you doing? All right, let me refill my water bottle. Applies an effect to enemies to get charged to allies. You can also do corporate fragility. Ooh, corporate fragility is a good one. Markley, welcome today. How you doing? Nice, nice. And Bozo, welcome today. I forgot to say hi, I think. Taxing as well. Inflame as well. Let me just refill this water bottle. Go, my team! Go, eradicate! Eradicate everybody! There we go. Let me go ahead and do this again. Go, Honglu! Go! God damn. Holy shit. Yeah, I think he might be stronger than Index Yi-Sang at this point. It's fucking wild. Charge an effect where you wait and wait, then it hit hard. Yup. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like you charge and then do. Oh, there's still one. There's still one remaining. All right, destroy with all your might. Go, Faust. Yeah, he ramps up quicker than the Index Yi-Sang. Yeah, I think that's the big advantage. Because with Yi-Sang, you have to build 9 charges. With this one is what? You can get it in 3 turns instead of like 8. 8 charges, you can get it a lot faster. So, yeah. Where do you buy some friends? I mean, if you all give your friend IDs here, we can get jinxed. By the way, join the Discord because we do have a Limbus company channel on the Discord, and y'all are free to drop your friend codes there and everything. So if you're lucky, you can get a turn 1. I think we've had that turn 1 at least once. All right, next. This is odd. This mist is... I don't know when it happened, but a thick layer of mist had descended all around us. He was glowy turn 1, yes. The Faradex doesn't need any status on an enemy to reach full potential. I think that's the drawback, yes. It's in the channel, maybe blind. You might need to do the verification process that we have. If you go to the welcome channel, you will see that the response the bot gave you will have some instructions to it. So make sure you read through those, because it's a way for us to keep out scam or hacked accounts or bot accounts. It's a simple process. It's a 2-step process, but it helps keep the server safe. All right. thick layer of mist descended along us. I have heard of a tale of one such nightly stroll. In this tale, a clueless traveler heedlessly wanders into a brumous haze and finds himself before another worldly being. Ah, stop it! Stop it! Just as the sinners began loudly bickering with each other, I realized that there was something hazy standing in our way. Is that thing dancing? A mysterious thing dressed in white danced gracefully before us with a large blade in hand. When it met my gaze, or when I thought it did, a sheathed blade had materialized in my hand. I almost sneezed. Channels now? I thought it were like 4. Yeah, no, we have a lot of channels in the Discord. We have a lot of stuff going on in the Discord. Thank you, yes. Already just downloaded 83. Holy shit, nice. What does it want me to do with it? Ooh, as soon as stands, like I'm about to draw a sword, I want the bleed. I want bleed. Please, for the love of God, people, give me a good lust gloom. Who should wield the sword? Okay, with you, we need... Shit, oh, we need all 3. Alright, Yi-Sang! Show us. Okay, you know what? Okay, yep, Yi-Sang, go. Please, for the love of God, there you go. Yi-Sang wielded the sword. After taking a moment to steady their breathing, Yi-Sang unsheathed the blade and sliced the thing before us in the blink of an eye. That thing giggled as it disappeared, somehow finding the situation humorous. Yeah, MERSAULT is underleveled. And left behind fragments of a blade. Fracture blade obtained. Nice. What do we get? During this encounter, when inflicting bleed or potency for the first time, and against an enemy with an attack skill effect, inflict additional 2+ bleed. Once per battle. Kurokumo clan identities when inflicting... Okay, we're done. Okay. Okay, it's focused on Kurokumo. Okay. Nice.
부탁드립니다.
Nice. Yeah, Yi-Sang would have been the safe bet. Yeah, Yi-Sang was the safe bet. Alright, go! Defeat the Kurokumo clan! Nice. There we go. Come on, Faust! There you go. Bleed count, MERSAULT has 8+ bleed counts and eats S3. Nice. Menace bleed has been the strongest status in the gameplay. Nice. Which means I am building a good fucking army then. I'm gonna be building a good fucking team with this then. Oh. That's huge. Yeah? Yeah, because bleed... Oh, Faust! Go, it's your turn to shine! Oh, God, is she shining? Look at her shining! Oh, my God. Brutal! Holy shit. God, she's so cool. This ID is so cool, dude. Oh, my God. All right. Continue kicking ass, boys! A year ago saying the bleed was among the weakest with fire. Well, this game is 3 years old, so a lot has happened in a year. Sadistic furry adult, Disney adult stripping, yep. Current bleed team is ring besides Otis, Kurokumo, Ishmael, and Heath. Nice. You'll be on Friday? You'll be fine. Bleed is really good right now. And besides... part of the fun is building up your team. So yeah, instead of going through 4-3, go back to the mirror dungeons. Do a few of them. Good thing is that you can always do a different run. And build up a character. Another S3, another 3-star. Like the thing is, they don't necessarily replace vamps. They're just a different take on the team. Nice, I don't know what that is. Personal favorite team is Burn. Nice, I really like Sync. I really like syncing. The Sanguine Desires is mandatory. I don't know what that is. Anyway, we come upon a familiar rest stop. The glass door is locked with a notice attached to it. We are closed today due to personal reasons. We apologize for the inconvenience. However, our fusion device is available for use. Customers requiring a fusion device are kindly asked to use device besides the entrance. What should we do? Come on. Oh, we were missing. Okay, there is nothing that seems right on the to point on the device. We missed the thing earlier, so now we don't have the other rusted parts. We have nothing quite suitable to put in this device. There is no such choice but to return to the road. Nothing happened. Oh, okay, so it's one of those that builds up. Okay. You did tell me, yes, I just didn't read it on time. Another bleed team which uses blood-free IDs, essentially versus takes on vampires. Nice. Nice. The guy advocating slash had the hilt. Lessons learned. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's fine. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Yup. So, that thing behind him is...
Indeed, that is the monolith. The artifact must have entered this fathoms of ego the moment it imbued bamboo-headed Kim with strength.
This man must be where the mentor's last deed resided before we departed Says Corp. Such massacre. Mentor, was this kind as the memory has haunted your dreams and your waking hours for so long?
It looks like a bad time, so probably, yeah. Still shouldn't have done the fusions and only lords with Kurokumo IDs. Okay, that's good.
Yet, the deaths of our dear fellows.
Tears begin to well in Angu's eyes. Again, something murmurs in my head. Is this bamboo-hatted Kim's past? A somber voice, drenched with woe, echoes in my head.
명예라는 것을 가졌던 때가 잠시 있었다.
For a fleeting moment, I once had this thing people call honor.
청렴한 권리 앞에는
Vile men,
누구나 악한
whose
마음으로
hearts are consumed by evil, oft approach virtuous officials to seek harm.
그 마술을
And I considered it an honorable deed to be a protector of the virtuous, to heal those that sought harm against them.
하지만 그저
Yet,
청렴하기만 했던
to
인물은
be virtuous in a world of the vicious was to be prey of this merciless world.
이 타락한 대로 타락한 탐관 우리들의 마술을
For
막아내기
such overwhelming might of the vicious, the irrevocably corrupt officials, my strength was inconsequential.
결국 부러진 마음을 끌어
Alright, just by being here, yep.
동료들과
I
함께
had little choice but to leave S-Corp, cradling my broken spirit alongside my fellows.
Doom Testament voice from Doom 2016? Oh, it kind of is, yeah. Kind of is. So the Chaos Champion? I kind of just... He's welcome today, how you doing? Alright, let's see.
임무를
I
완수하지
have
못한 나의
left my
명예는
scarred honor behind
함께 두고 왔다.
at the land of my failure.
Huntering Hollow Knight?
있을 것을 잃고
We became
이곳저곳을 돌아다니며
vagabonds,
지치는 나의 동료들과 나
wandering and weary, aimless drifters without a place to call their home.
나를 믿고 떠나온 이들의 신뢰도
Even their
조금씩
faith
떨어지고
in my decision to
나
leave
역시도
began to
스스로에 대한
crumble
신뢰를
piece by
잃어만
piece.
갔다.
So did faith in myself.
나는
I
타락한 갔다.
began to fall apart.
이 임무를 완수하지 못한 내가
I've already failed
정말
once.
이들을 이끌 수는
What's
있는
there to
걸까?
say that I am not failing my dear fellows once again.
적어도
The
안정된
least
삶을
I
살 수
could
있게
do
도우지
is
않으면
to help them lead a stable life.
하지만
Yet that
그런 마음으로든
invitation I received
도리어 모두를
only led
죽음에 이르게
them
만들게 되었고
to their demise.
나는 결국 임무도
In the end,
명예도
I
지혜도
failed my
모두 잃고
mission. I failed my honor. I failed my dear fellows.
Biggest consumer, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Mosh Pit. Welcome today. How you doing? There's no longer mandatory. Actually, the ring ID's got enough bleed count to be stable, so it would seem, yeah.
Again,
그때와 같은
I
모습을
have
재현하고
returned to the land of my failure.
Oh, welcome today. How you doing? The voice continued to murmur, but it had devolved into nothing but a low growl, a quiet and incoherent rumbling. I can't help but feel a bit of sympathy at his suffocatingly painful past. But that's exactly why we have to face him. To free him from this distortion. So what do you think of Kim the Goat? He's alright. Guys, we're putting an end to this. Right here. Right now. What team are you running? I pray it's not sinking. We have a sync poised team with the depression bullets and everything. But because it's the event and we got all the ring IDs, we're running the ring bleed ID team. Because I am the luckiest and most blessed man alive, and we have been able to pull pretty much every ID that we've wanted so far, so... Yes. Sinking as hell for this boss fight. Oh yeah, like we saw from the first fight that he seems to get buffs from negative stuff. So it's good that we're doing this, yes.
Yes! It appears that we have no choice!
Angu's grown far too agitated to function properly in this battle. AKA freaky sadistic Disney adult team. Yes, thank Lord. Yeah, otherwise we would have found out as we fucked around, yes. Yeah, he's negative coin enemy. Yeah, he's negative coin, so yeah, sinking makes him stronger. It's all up to us now. Yeah, sinking team's whole gimmick, yeah. He counters Index, but Index Isang probably skill too strong to actually care about that? Yeah, I think so. Oh boy. There he is! Go team, win rate! MERSAULT is dominating. I mean, he's negative skills, so... Yeah. Claim the balls! Oh my god. Go, Rodia! Inflict... Oh god, she inflicts everything. Go, Honglu! Do your thing! Go, do a crime! Oh god. God. Faust, dude. The music. Whatever, go win rate. Yep. Yeah, we're at that point where you can still just rely on win rate. Alright. Hell yeah, Yizang. Hell yeah. Oh god, I love that. I love the captain, like to the point that I have a quick button for this. This ended up being way too...
Where is Ishmael? The fault lies within Ishmael.
Yeah, he's empowered already. Oh my god. Rodeto's sinking? A little bit, it seems, but... I was not expecting the Ahab Ghost to aim that high, that easily. It's all your fault, win rate, all because of you. Poor Kim already gets wood by everyone. This is just bullying. Yes. Yes, it is. Bully him further. Must have been the win. Yeah, must have been the win. Oh god. Yup, he's empowered. He's shining. Oh god. Come on, Rodia. There you go. Yeah, hard mode is gonna probably kick my fucking ass, but gonna master the dozen harassing him. Yup. Yup. Go MERSAULT! And we have MERSAULT. And we have MERSAULT, so yeah, he's fucked. He's not making it. He's not making it to turn 5. He's not making it to turn 5, the poor bastard. Oh, he's staggered. GG. GG. God, the bleed count, dude. Stinging his game, exhaling his ass. Yep. GG, everybody. Yeah, like, I tried this team in a mirror dungeon. I managed to get a boss to 99 bleed with 99 potency. There you go. Against game or hell, modern ones are light work, so it would seem. GG, everybody. GG. Oh boy. It's all Ishmael's fault. Ah, the dungeon. After a grueling battle, and as we finally managed to drag bamboo-headed Kim to his knees. Like a mirage, the fathoms of ego began to fall apart. The monolith had already left the fathoms of ego and was back at the center of the office. Just as the office began to resemble the one we had walked into, the radio I carried began to buzz again.
Hiya! Can you hear me? If you do, give me a TikTok!
Ah, TikTok. Very funny, Dante. You know we're just barely survived a deadly encounter, right? I'm sorry. Barely. Totally. Barely. Barely.
It would have been better if the fault didn't lie within you. The fault lies within you, Ishmael!
Barely. Yep. Barely. God, I love her. I think she might be my, like, just because of the bratty princess side of her, she might be becoming my favorite sinner. Right after Yi, like her and Yi Sang, complete opposites, but well, she asked me to.
Perfect! We really don't have much time left! Since it looks like the monolith is being destabilized, let me teach you how to lock it down! Don't take too long, and that distortion's gonna turn into an abnormality! Follow my instructions to a T, and don't lag behind it! It's all about precision and speed!
Why aren't you here then? Oh yeah, that's right. Middle management. Remember that radio Karen always listens to? Yep. You are weak, Ishmael. Oh my god, yep. By the way, yes, the ghost of Ishmael that we got is based on of the parody series If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device of Warhammer 40k on the Ferrous Madness ghost. He goes around and tell his brothers that they are weak. Like, this is him in the show. Look at him. You are weak, Corvus. Weak. You are weak. So yeah, we had I think it was we had Running Kitten, and then we had shit, what was her name? Fuck, I forgot the name. Count, something like that. Make the current Ahab ghost. I love it. I love it so much. She seems awfully cheery for how dire the situation is. Sang and Corvus would go hard. Oh yeah, Yi Sang and Corvus would be best of friends right away. Pre-Kanto 3. Pre-Kanto 4 Yi Sang, I think. Raven's Eye View. Oh yeah, that too though. I followed the radio's instructions and reached out to the monolith with my palms. Oh. Some light came out of it when I reached out with my fingers. The voice coming from the radio was pretty nonchalant about all this, but it almost sounded like she could see exactly what I was looking at.
Right! Straight down from there! Yep, you're doing good! Now move left, yep, take it slow down!
I couldn't help but wonder if I was doing this right, but I still followed her directions and drew a tail of light with my hand over the monolith.
Mentor!
That sounded too much like Toad. The shimmering black tendrils began to withdraw from bamboo-headed Kim's body. Maybe the distortion is withdrawing too.
Good work, detective! Key and the levers are stabilizing!
The fuck, you just call me?
I can't seem to stop calling a detective, huh? Sorry, old habits die hard, you know.
Just like that. Just like that! You're gonna drop that on me right now. So she used to work with detectives, at the very least, one of which might have been Dante? A distortion detective, huh? Okay. Sounds like she's reporting to someone else on the other side of this communication.
Good work, dudes! LCA will be there in a minute, so just sit tight!
Ah, LCA. Not that rude after team lady from earlier.
Well, anyways, thanks for the assist, everyone! LCA Distortion Task Force Ezra, over and out!
Okay, we finally got a name for her. Hang on. We have the, this one. Hang on, this is Leviathan. Here we go. We have Ezra. Happy Girl. Alright, we got a new voice for this one. Happy Girl. And it's taken now. There you go. Yeah, this is the list of voices that I've been doing. Golden Retriever, just Happy Girl. Yeah, Happy Girl. That's it. Alright. The radio shut off before any of us had any chance to say anything. Again. And not 5 seconds earlier. My, they're really piling in, huh?
LCA, the Special Operations Unit.
Orders commencing security retrieval.
Right, the item is...
Question talking to you, the one services confirmed and secured.
Well, looks like our job here is done. I didn't even have to say anything, not that they could hear me anyway, before the uniformed troops marched in and started attaching various tools to the monolith.
Travel to 27601 confirmed, requesting location.
What are you blathering about?
Rewording, where is the distorted individual?
I am aware of whom you seek. He sits next to the monolith. Where has he gone? Oh, this is the individual by the name of Angu tracked him before behind that sofa. Approximate time of event 3 minutes ago. Didn't I ask you to tell us if you'd noticed something important going on in the background? I will make an immediate report should an identical incident occur again. That's when I noticed that the LCA agents were growing visibly uneasy.
Alert! Abnormality reaction detected in entity 22761 proximity.
And when that agent ran over and kicked over the sofa... Oh god. The shock of seeing her master in that state. The stress of it. She's turning into the abnormality, isn't she? Miss Angu! There was Angu, her arms tightly wrapped around bamboo-headed Kim. Her hand holding a blade that dug deep into her mentor's flesh. Oh no.
당신이 얼마나 아픈 과거를
And now
가져간지
it's not your painful past. I cannot possibly know in detail what you have gone through. That cannot be a reason. Excuse me, cutting down. You're very unfair.
Oh no.
앵구야,
Miss
정신이
Angu,
아니지 않았는가?
that man was not himself.
아기가 되어 자신을 잃었다면
What is that voice for Engdu?
내 손으로 끝을 내야.
The voice for Engdu would be, as we describe it in the list, female redneck Stitch. Burger, welcome to today. We are doing the best, worst voice acting you have never heard. Elmo do? I don't know. It says best voice act, the best worst voice acting. The best worst. The best of the worst.
If the blade has consumed my mentor, turned him into a fiend, and I will end him myself. It has to be me.
아니지.
No,
아니야.
not at all.
사실 전부
It's all
변명이지 않아.
excuses. That's all it is. If Mentor didn't bring some old invitation to us, if he hadn't caused us to flee escort our home to begin with. Oh, yes. I hear you.
이제 좀
Your voice is finally growing clearer.
Yeah, the bell has tolled.
Mutation, distortion, the subject. Entity confirmed. Suspicion, phase 1 of the monolith reactivation process may have been engaged.
We can't just let her be. She's going to distort. MERSAULT, knock Miss Engdu out. Oh, understood, Baguette. Goes MERSAULT. MERSAULT struck Engdu hard before the LCA agents even had the chance to do anything. You see, MERSAULT being MERSAULT. There's a reason. There's a reason he is the reincarnation of Chuck Norris. Okay? He is the best. He is the best. You know? So MERSAULT beating women? Yeah, what about it? What's new? Yeah. Yeah, no. Like, yeah. It had to be done. It had to be done. Yep. That's how you punch a woman to resolve a situation? Yes, there you go. There you go. Yep. Like, here's the thing, right? MERSAULT just got away with punching a woman in distress, getting away with it, and chances are she's going to apologize for it. MERSAULT achieving the impossible. And it was not weird. And it was not a weird thing. Like, MERSAULT is about to get away with all of these things and all of these achievements. He is so cool. Yeah, the GOAT. Yeah. Yeah, he punched her out of the distortion state. Yeah. Straight up punching a woman to avoid citywide conflict? Yeah. And then she's going to regain consciousness and she's going to apologize. Like, MERSAULT gets to beat women, gets to make women unconscious based on an order, and she gets a woman to apologize all in one single action. She's 100% going to apologize. She's the polite kind. She's going to apologize for it. So I don't know which one is more rare for MERSAULT. That he gets to punch a woman and get away with it, or that she apologizes. We will find out.
Stabilize, distortion nullified by the subject's loss of consciousness. Stab wound confirmed on subject D-278-201. A wound not critical. Will not pose challenge to retrieval and recovery.
So not only did she risk becoming a distortion, she didn't even do it right. Okay. Be really funny if that happened? Yes. And we're all thankful for it, yes.
명령대로
Oh,
처리했습니다.
I got to test you voted baguette. Ah, thank you. Whoa,
지금 뭘 본 거야?
what just happened? Was that caused by the monolith's influence too?
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
A possible explanation? The monolith was properly sealed, but its lingering influence seems to have been seeped into her.
Oh, hey! Levels went bonkers there just now!
The radio began buzzing all on its own again. Fatal wound for the city depends on your budget. Fair enough.
Requesting radio. Will receive LCD's message.
Okay.
Acknowledged, please speak.
Oh, you're LCA, aren't you? I'm Ezra from NCD. Nice to...
Acknowledged, commencing, etc.
You know what? You're not the only one who knows how to cut people off. I already got your sit rep, okay? I don't need it.
Meet your match, bitch!
There are 2 people in there, right? Just bring them both over here.
Negative. Exec order standard trail target to be.
Come on, loosen up some, huh?
Let's hit a broken knee. Loki one-shot the ball. I really need that character too now. Oh, you got Index Yisang. He was the one wearing the butler-like outfit. The what's it called? The bandage on the face. That one, right? Welcome back, Jinxed. That was probably Index Yisang. Probably Index Yisang. He's so broken. He's so broken. Black Butler ass fit. Shit, I need to finish season, the latest season of it. I love, like Black Butler, I love that anime. And yeah, Index Yisang is insane, yeah.
Concerned, the monolith wall will be a difficult subject to, contain.
That's okay. Our very own detective and our very own NCD team leader said she'll take care of it.
Okay, so she's talking to team leader, okay. So yeah, she was not talking to Dante, just to the team leader, okay.
Besides, that monolith detective and I have successfully retrieved that before. And considering that the 2 of them are both returnees from the library, considering that the 2 of them have both been pulled from the danger of distortion, it'll definitely help us with our records, don't you think?
Third time detective, yep.
Understood, however.
그러면
Well, are we kidnapping for some dodgy human experiment or something?
What is that Fishmail voice? Leave her be? I mean, that was not Ishmael, that was, somebody else.
Okay, so I know that there's been scary rumors of kidnappings in Tico, but what we're doing here is completely unrelated, alright? I'd appreciate if you didn't compare us to the likes of those backstreet rumors! Sure, you guys can leave them there, but if you don't take them in, they'll distort and get killed! And who knows, the Kurokuma clan or even the Thumb could catch wind of this and pick them up instead!
그것도 그렇고.
I suppose you're right.
Anyways, make sure you bring them in, both of them, okay?
Acknowledged. Retrieving now.
The call dropped, the agents swarmed around the pair, bound them and disappeared out the door. All of it was done in one fluid, practiced motion. I don't know when it happened, but they'd already retrieved the monolith when that LCA agent picked up LCD's call.
그럼 이제 상황 종료인가?
Right, so mission accomplished, huh? I guess so.
Warning, recommended action for the manager. Immediate extraction from the scene around the thought. Highly likely.
중지 다음엔 엄징.
So, after the middle is the thumb. I wouldn't give to see the look on their stuck-up faces.
일을 만들지 말라고 경고하는 거 아닌가요?
I think he's telling us to get out of here before the thumb catches us red-handed.
The force lies within you. The force lies within you. Ishmael, the Tom is getting here because you invited him over, and therefore the force lies within you. Ishmael!
Correction, Limbus Company has already crashed a course against the Thumb. And while we close this mission,
그렇겠네요.
That makes sense.
시간이 걸릴 뿐.
It'll only be a matter of time before they put the pieces together and realize that we're involved in what happened.
괜찮은 건가요?
Are you sure that we can handle not only the middle, but also the thumb?
relevant.
Holy shit.
Foe is a friend. The friend is a foe for Limbus Company. Delayed. Extracting scene first.
With that cryptic message, the LCA agent quickly withdrew from the scene. Limbus Company missing over the whole, all the fingers. Like at this point, we're gonna reach the whole fucking arm. Like, like last thing we know, we have pissed off. Like, you know, it looks like, yeah, we got the middle, we're getting the thumb. With everything, we're getting the index, we're getting the ring, we're getting the pinky. Next up, we're getting the fucking palm. We're gonna get the wrist. We're gonna get the fucking forearm. We're gonna get the elbow. We're gonna get the fucking bicep. We're gonna get the shoulder. Like, like at this point, oh boy, shit's just gonna keep escalating like that, isn't it? He knows something, but won't tell us what it is. At least, that was the impression I got from the way he spoke. Me when elbow surgery is tomorrow? When are we getting feet? I don't know, what are you asking me for? I came to meet so many departments of the company in such a quick succession. The LCA, the LCD, and the LCCA. An old question arose once again. Something I'd forgotten as we kept ourselves busy in the missions we've carried out so far. Need this bleed now? There you go. I really don't know much about this company I'm working for. Kanto 4 gave us feet. Remember Yisang jump spear? We did get Yisang's feet, but that's not the feet, so. And there's this mysterious Herman and the equally puzzling Demian. Maybe in the grand scheme of things, I really don't know anything. Maybe what I know amounts to nothing more than a pinch of knowledge available to the powers that be. Trump jumpscare, yeah, Herman Trump, yes. I thought we were pretty deep into our journey, but I was starting to feel that in the far future, if I were to look back on the records of this journey, we wouldn't even be 10 pages into the book. Oh, really now, Mr. Moon Project Kim, what the fuck your name is? Really now? You're showing off like that, huh? Oh, congratulations! We're about to finish the prologue. The fuck is this, Crimson Desert? Don't answer that. Gonna be here for 8 years, 10 more years. And you know what the funny thing is? I believe it. You know why I believe it? Story time. 2024. I made a mistake. I got curious and I booted up a game that I wasn't entirely sure about. I heard about this game, about Diablo, and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna give this game a chance. The game was about 11 or 12 years old by the time I played it. And I played this game for about 6 months. Just over 6 months. The game in question was Path of Exile. I played this game for 1,100 hours over the span of 7 months. Most of it was within 6 months. We did the math with Dunkel. 1,000 hours in 6 months. That was 20%, 1/5 of my time. Not waking time, my time in general. And this was while I was working full time, still doing not as many, but still doing streams, not daily streams, but streaming, going out with friends, making food for my coworkers, going out with people, that kind of stuff. Not that much per year. They also said that I have a 10-year plan to keep the story going forward, which is bonkers to be considering the scale and power here. Yeah. And Path of Exile, they are 12 years in. What game did this game come out? Yeah, they are 13 years in, and the game is still going strong. I loved this game. I loved it so much, to the point that I had to uninstall it because I just could not stop playing. Yes. Sleep was the one being destroyed? No, I did not compromise my sleep either. I was not compromising my sleep either. I do not know how I did it. I do not compromise my sleep. Last time, like, I very rarely compromise my sleep. So, yeah, no. And then there's Path of Exile 2, yeah, which is the newer one, you know, made for, like, they wanted a fresh take on it. Yeah, it's, yeah. Yes, we can't have a JRB stream without a mild glazing PGR. Oh! So yeah, I was somehow, yeah, and I still was sleeping my full 8 hours a day. I don't know how I did it. I do not know how I did it. Anyway, I began walking back to the bus with the sinners, my head further mired in their direction. Oh, we really ran into a lot of people in such short time, huh? Well, I'm pretty happy that I got to know more about the workings of this company.
You know too much. Its loud lies within you, Ishmael. The fault lies within you. You know too much, Ishmael. You have doomed everybody. And the fault lies within you, Ishmael.
Where's my mouse? Here we go. Once we returned to the bus, the sinners each began chattering away what had just happened.
I wonder what's gonna happen to Angu or Bamboo Hut Kim.
우리가 알 수 있는 일은 아니다.
That does not appear to be information we are privy to. Although we all work under the same company, all that the entities share with us is the name of the contract. Urza.
Then, this Limbus company truly kidnapping people for human experiment. We don't just start experimenting on humans like that. It's not something that just happens. Remember that LCD woman said, rumors are just that, rumors. Gregor furrowed his brows as though some unpleasant memories of the past began flooding in. He dug into his pockets for a cigarette. There's LCD, but LCA just seems really out of place, even when compared to other departments. It's like they're from a completely different company. As we made our way back to the bus, I slowly began to organize my thoughts on everything that's happened. This comes up after you read Leviathan? Yep. Very ironic. I did know that this wasn't the most productive thing for me to do. Faust, you're not gonna answer any of my questions, are you?
죄송합니다.
I apologize. At the present moment, it is difficult for me to disclose any information that does not concern the LCB department.
Spoken like a true middle manager.
It's like impatient is a prerequisite of boarding this bus, manager or sinner.
Virgilius sighed as he muttered. He must have seen me burying my clockhead in my palms.
Your journey will inevitably lead to the answers to all of your questions, Dante.
Oh boy, human inspiration is something that just happens. Oh dear Gregor, our dear German soldier. Yep.
Just follow the path, and it shall all be revealed. You have no reason to rush. Besides,
Virgilia's gaze fixed for a brief moment slightly above my head. I wonder if he's looking at my flame.
It's nothing. Perhaps your impatience is rubbing off on me. I suppose I shall find out along the way as well.
Virgilius scoffed, muttered something incomprehensible to himself, then turned away from me. It was clear that he had no intention of continuing this exchange.
Let's go, Karen. We're waiting for vroom vroom time! Riding to the famous heights of T-Corp!
Says Heathcliff. So, the bus took off once again, sometimes bustling, sometimes dead silent. And with that, Intervallo 3 Part 2. Okay then, GG everybody. GG. With that, we still have a little bit of time, and then we have Kanto 6. Oh boy. Have something to say? Yep, Kanto 6. We're gonna start Kanto 6 tomorrow. Yes. Oh my god. Go ahead, Ace. What do you have to say? Yeah, we're putting Heathcliff through the ringer next on T-Corp. Sure to climb your lunacy from the stages. Let me go through that right now. Actually, no, we have a mini. Let's do the mini, and then so that we can do it tomorrow. I was about to say, should we do a mirror dungeon? But no, we have a mini. Let's do the mini 4, and then we do this. Seasonal highlight ID for season 4 and gets unique voice buffs and cutscenes for Kanto 6. Highly doubt you'd replay the entire Kanto again to see it. Okay, we're gonna do that then. I'm gonna use the sync team then for Kanto 6. Okay, let's do this. Risk levels and classifications. Let's do this one and then we call it a night. Let's go. I guess traffic sucks no matter which nest we go. Should be seen as the best balanced Kanto with no real weak points. Oh, nice. Nice. We've been traveling at a snail's pace through the extreme congestion of the nest for several days now. Rhodia, clearly affected by this boredom, sighed and muttered. We've been through similar long periods of inactivity before, but boredom isn't something one could easily get used to. I suppose it became a part of my job to listen to the sinners complain about the slow pace of our travel. Project Moonbeam speak, nice. How much longer until the T-Corp immigration checkpoint? My only option is to give them a reminder of how far we are from our destination. Reading Kanto 6 was an experience, nice. Far as 5, and I'll blame you if you consider what's coming the best one. I like Kanto 4 a lot. Like 5 was awesome, but 4, I just love the journey that Yi-Sang went. I know, I mean, it's nice.
하루 정도 다음 장소에서
Considering
대기하는
that we will
것과
be on standby
중간중간에
for approximately a day at our next
3일 정도
stop,
남았다고 볼 수
and
있습니다.
taking into account various other stops we will be making on the route, our estimated time of arrival is 3 days.
Oh.
It's not like we're traveling very far, but this awful traffic. It feels way further than it really is.
Gregor's right. It didn't seem like the city was that big. Maybe there's something to see to these inevitable, overly long travel times. Something I'm yet to understand. Yes, you're on the wrong side of the fourth wall, bitch! Oh boy. Week long between second and third part is managing. Yes.
저희는 작은 차량도
I guess
아니고 대형
driving around on
버스라서
large bus to the
뒷골목을
narrow
따라
back streets is
이동하면
what's
확실히 더 오래
taking
걸리는
us such a
것 같네요.
long time.
Traffic! The traffic is it! The traffic! The fault lies within you, Ishmael! The traffic is slow because of you, Ishmael!
그냥 도보 행군이
I believe that it would have been faster to march on foot!
하지만
Get out of our room and board.
아닌가?
Are you unaware that camping out in the open is a natural part of any long march?
Hey, Officer Otis, know everyone's been a soldier here.
그리고
And if we're unlucky, we might even run into those terrifying sweepers before the break of dawn.
Got scared by Ahab? You're welcome. Even if a partial mention of their name drains all color from Sinclair's face, I remember what sinners once told me about them. That before the break of dawn, there are these things called sweepers that sweeps up every trash in the back streets. Yes, correct, Amaya. Yes, precisely. It's kind of terrifying how broad their definition of trash can be. They call that hour the night in the back streets or something like that.
청소부들이 박을대는 뒷골목을 밤에
This
사도
bus
무사할 수
is
있는
one of
건
the few vehicles
이
recognized by the
버스가
city
도시에서 몇
as
안
a
되는
residential
주거용
vehicle,
차량으로
which
인정되어
means
있기
that we
때문입니다.
remain safe from the hands of sweepers.
She filed all the documents, yes.
버스 외 숙박 행위를 시도했다가는 취침은커녕
Attempting to sleep outside the bus in the back streets would not permit a restful sleep. Instead, one would be forced to survive the onslaughts of sweepers for an hour in the early hours of dawn.
하긴 청소부들은
Oh,
뒷골목의
makes
주거지까지
sense. Those
거느리진
sweepers do steer clear of residential areas after all.
느리고 확실한 차량 이동인가?
As long as safe travel by a vehicle, or fast yet high range march on foot! This is quite a strategic dilemma!
Not quite.
아니.
I do not believe that latter option is up for consideration of any fellow. The bus is once again consumed by commotion. And into that commotion barged the creak of an opening door and familiar sigh.
I understand that you all must be quite impatient, but we are precisely on schedule, so save your breaths and stop complaining. By the looks on your faces, I would have been worrying. I would have been worrying about a mutiny if I didn't know better.
새로운 서류.
Those
상부에서
papers
새로운
in your
지침이
hand.
내려왔나 보죠?
New orders from the higher-ups. Virgilius was holding what appeared to be a bundle of freshly printed papers. This wasn't the first time something like this happened. Sometimes, after communicating in his room with the higher-ups of the company, he'd bring out few sheets of paper to bring us up to speed. Ballard, welcome back. How you doing?
Yes,
Spooky urban legend, or are they? I don't know. It seems like, yeah.
yes, a new update.
또 중간에
Don't tell me we're getting
아니겠지?
with another detour.
틀림 뒤처리제 또
I'll say that I'm quite done cleaning out these distorted messes. Look, we had to get to.
Stop whining like a petulant child. There won't be more detours until we reach our current destination.
Virgilius furrowed his brows, walked up to the front of the bus, and leaned against one of the first row chairs. He began leisurely shuffling through the documents.
This is just an announcement. It says that there will be changes to how your records of abnormalities, distortions, and peccatula are categorized.
Huh? Wait, so we gotta do a bunch of paperwork.
Now, once completed, our observation logs are all digitized and shared with the upper echelons of the company. Of course, if the observation logs themselves need to be edited, there may be orders to make direct adjustments by hand. However, the categorization for each entity will be updated automatically. They are merely informing the sinners of the upcoming changes.
It is nice to have someone else do the explaining for once. She is right.
I presume that this is to do with the new types of peccatula that we have encountered before.
Yes, but that isn't all.
Virgilius closed his eyes wearily and lightly folded the papers in his hands. He called out the two sinners. Okay.
Yisang, Ishmael.
He was pointing at Ishmael and Yisang. Yeah? You're called upon my name.
I'll leave it to you model students to explain the contents of these documents. I don't feel like I'm up to the task of explaining what's on this paper to all of you.
With that, Virgilius pretty much shoved the paper in Ishmael's hands before taking a seat in the front row of the bus. Did he just dump his responsibility onto us?
Yes, it is. The fault lies within you, Ishmael. If you hadn't taken all the attention and taken the spotlight and let me kill the whale, you wouldn't be having this predicament. So the fault lies within you, Ishmael!
Ishmael didn't seem too happy about this sudden turn of events. Still, she opened the documents and began reading. I can never tell if he actually doesn't care about this or he just naturally comes off as cold person. Ugh. So what does this thing say, Ishi? We've been reading through Leviathan and oh boy. Give me a sec. So...
Does it say anything new about the abnormalities?
Looks like these documents are from the LCD. Sender address says...
Oh! LCD is the department that contacted Manager Esquire, is it not?
Ezra, was it? I still vividly remember her chaotic, bubbly voice through the radio. The former Eldcore? B-A-H! The bus begins to fill with a familiar hectic buzz once again. Well, if you would allow me to, Miss Ishmael. Yisang chimed in to help with Ishmael's explanation of the documents, but... As the 5 seconds away from bursting his skull open face, yup. This is exactly why I'm the only one who ever reads the guides. I can see veins starting to pop in Ishmael's fingers. At this rate, she's going to drop the documents in favor of her mace. Wait, Ishmael! I got this, calm down. I hurried over to Ishmael and practically hung onto the documents in her hands. We nearly tore the bundle of documents in half, but she quickly gave up and loosened her grip. Ryoshu, Otis, please keep Don Quixote and Heathcliff quiet while I take care of this.
좋다.
Oh, yes! This'll be fun! Ha ha ha!
Ubuntu. Oh, you're talking about Linux, okay. Without killing them or beating them up, please.
No.
B-A-H!
Ryoshu slowly lowered Don Quixote's lance she'd picked up. Alright then. If you have any questions while Ishmael reads from the document, raise your hands to be recognized. Yusang, Faust, you guys don't need to raise your hands to speak, so please chime in if there are any details you can elaborate on.
좋습니다.
Understood.
알겠어.
Very well. Rhodia, if anyone tries to speak out of turn, please smack them lightly in the head. If you do good, I'll make sure to order you extra desserts during our team dinner.
일 시킬 줄
You
아네.
sure
벤테.
know how to motivate people, Dante.
이거야. 놀라운 성장이군요, 관리자.
What an impressive growth of leadership capabilities as executive manager!
자, 우선
Alright,
근데
then, first bond goes to...
Wait, this wasn't...
A few minutes later, after a quick commotion, I found the situation settled enough to return the documents to Ishmael's hands. Dante seems most manager, delegating tasks and knowing who and how to deal with them. I mean, yeah, that's what managers do, yes. Managing these chuckle bugs, yes. Then, I'll leave it to you.
그러니까
So the
우리
former L
열심히
Corp,
하는
also
그
known as the
엘사의
Lobotomy
모든
Corporation,
corporation에서
used to
감정
contain the
관리
management
중이라는
abnormalities that we
지부를
faced
통해서
in their
상대해왔었죠.
branches.
환상체를 상대하면서
Even taking into
한동안
account
지금
their
원래의 힘이
strengths were
어찌
suppressed,
될까 설정된 위험
their
등급과
strengths were suppressed by the golden
편차가
balls.
있어왔거든.
There was a pretty significant difference between the risk level categorizations and the actual risk involved in facing them.
여기서 림버스 컴퍼니의
Other
직원들과
employees and
상부에서도
higher ups of
이
Limbus
시간을
Company also apparently felt that something was
하네.
familiar yet off. And that's why they investigated this issue through the LCD department. So far, there have been 5 categories of risk levels.
5개?
5!
이게 아니었냐?
Only for bonk. I asked for a light tap, Rhodia! That did not sound like a light tap! Let me just go ahead and refill my water bottle once again, 1 second. Bonk goes Rhodia. God, I love her. Like, I love all the sinners, dude. I love them all. In their own way. Like, holy shit, I love the bubbliness of Rhodia hiding that deep dark secret. I love Ishmael's bratty princess attitude. I love Gregor's bud. Oh my god. Soul Creek, welcome back. Welcome today. How you doing? I had to restart the app today and the YouTube didn't register. Yeah, we had a bribe earlier today, and we had a membership, and they didn't go. No, just a bribe, and it didn't go through. Yeah, it didn't go through. Let me just double check. Check it out. Thanks, man. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah, I did not get. Yeah, I did not get logged. Anyway, bong. Rhodia punched Heathcliff in the crown of his head, and he promptly slumped to the ground, out cold. Maybe it was the suddenness of the attack that did it. You didn't kill him, did you?
Hey,
Nah, he'll be fine. It's Heath. It's not like I smacked him that hard. Sinclair quietly raised his hand.
말씀하세요.
All right, you can go ahead. Ishmael nodded at Sinclair.
히스클리프 씨 말처럼
Well, it's
지금까지
they were only for
잘
risks level, saying that he and Valve, just like Heathcliff said.
Yes, I did, it should have, Magnus, it should have. Like, that one goes automatically. Those are the EGO levels.
저희가 봐온 것은 그렇죠.
They're the ones that we've seen so far, yeah. But according to these documents, the highest risk level category is labeled Aleph.
있다고 하네요.
Oh, it's automatic. Yes, Magnus, you've been away for a bit. Solkrig has been working day and night, giving us the new Song Hub, which automatically keeps track of everything. Right now, Twitch is the only one that works like fully. Like YouTube keeps giving us an attitude. So yeah, we've been having this system a lot better than the rest. Nice name. I mean, we just wanted a placeholder. And all right, Phoenixu, thank you for the 1,000 CLP. Let's see. They're logged now. They're logged now. They got logged in. They got logged. Whatever Soul Creek just did, it worked. Whatever Soul Creek just did, it worked. They're logged in. They're logged now. They're working. Thank you, Soul Creek. Hell yeah, dude. $1. Yes. It may have double processed. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Let me go ahead and subtract from Gershin. It didn't double log. Is that I? Wait, no. Wait. It didn't double log. Magnus, thank you for the date. And over here, it shows the bit. Yep, game, but we don't have any Aleph EGOs yet. We don't have any Aleph EGOs yet. Simera is going to troubleshoot. All right, thank you so much, dude. I really do appreciate it. Big W's for Solkrig, man. Big W's for Solkrig like this. Like, he's built this whole thing from scratch, and I am absolutely impressed. He's also the one who helped set up the Vintage Story server. So, yes. Like I said earlier, there's a pretty significant disparity between the categorization standards and our experience with them in the field, which is why they're apparently planning to make overhauls to those standards by Limbus company standards. RU5, RU5 has the risk ranking. Oh, I never noticed. Okay. Oh, go ahead, MERSAULT. I must inquire what exactly this overhaul entails. Does this mean that the abnormalities will be recategorized at the pre-existing framework of categorization, or will it add risk level categories be created? But it doesn't elaborate that far. But it says here that the Lobotomy Corporation used each abnormalities and careful in production capability to categorize them into different risk levels. This is stuff we're gonna learn when we play Lobotomy Corporation. Abnormalities with more complicated, difficult management conditions apparently produced more of Geflim. I guess the more complicated an abnormality is, the harder they are to fight. That does line up with our experiences, sort of. But it can hardly be said that it was flawless. Looks to me like they're trying to make these risk levels better reflect our own field experiences, which doesn't rule out the possibility of them adding more tiers to the pre-existing ones. Elcor players at the distance, that's bullshit! There you go. We conduct no management, but combat against these foes. It is sensible that the standards for risk levels be adjusted in accordance to... Rhodia, wait, Yisak can speak without raising his hand. Oh, right, my bad. I love her. It's because she's blonde that I love her more, but yes. In-game explanation for game mechanics, sign me up. Amaya, that has been every game mechanic in this game has been explained in lore. Every single game mechanic, from the extraction to the mirror dungeons, everything. Rhodia bonk, maybe. They sent that man to another dimension. Yeah, we nearly sent him to the Shadow Realm. Didn't seen it so explicit yet. I mean, the IDs Extraction was explicit, yeah, like the whole thing. I haven't been here every after show, that is true, so you should catch up to the whole playthrough. I managed to stop Rhodia before her first connected... Or you should play it, actually. You should play it yourself. You should play it yourself and experience it. I mean, you totally should, but that's a lot of time, so... I managed to stop Rhodia just before her fist connected with Yisang's crown. It was almost as if she was moving based on pure instinct. So, that's why they're overhauling the risk levels based on the actual risk each abnormality possesses in battle. So we do well to be wary of possible changes to the risk levels written in the observation logs. And they'll let us know once the precise details are decided. The next section is about distortions, which, Don Quixote raised her hand. But Ishmael continued to explain without coming to a stop. She probably just ignored her. They're flexing their own writing skills at this point? Yes. Like, you know what other game I'm seeing that has that right now that I've been playing through lately? What's it called? Crimson Desert. Everything in this game, every mechanic so far, has been explained in lore. Everything. This game is... I am very impressed. Oh, there's an update for it. How big is the update? A whole patch. Okay, I'm gonna do that overnight. Alright. So yes. So far, we've been using the same switcher classification codes for abnormalities as abnormalities for distortions, but it's gotten pretty clear that there's a big difference between them, enough to give these two groups distinct classification codes. That difference being... Honglu raised his hand and Ishmael nodded. One of the best games you've ever played. It's one of your favorites. His favorite, it's in my favorites too. Right now it did. It really is. Explanation and lore, mechanic was Hollow Knight, but it's a more subtle way. That total world building, yes. Yes. Dante's Notes yet in the theater? No, we haven't. We probably should one of these days. Don Quixote appeared a bit crestfallen. The difference is that, when defeated, abnormalities transform into their egg-like forms, but distortions don't, am I right?
Correct. Distortions can be completely subdued simply by defeating them in battle, but any method of fully slaying an abnormality is yet to be discovered, even in theory.
So she says. Well, we all had first-hand experience against them, so it shouldn't be too hard to understand. Whew. Here comes the last subject. This one's about the Pecatula. They're gonna give them a classification code scheme different from the abnormalities as well, including the new type of Pecatula we recently encountered. Let's see. Classification basis, abnormalities and distortions. Both have the elements of uniqueness that's missing in each individual Pecatula. Considering this, it has been deemed... Okay, I don't really get what this is talking about. Faust walked up next to Ishmael and began to explain.
Uniqueness in this context refers to the fact that no same entity exhibits the same location. It would be helpful to recall that our encounters with the Pecatula have always been against multiple duplicates of the same category of Pecatulum. However, no such encounters have been made against distortions or abnormalities. Hopefully this has been a sufficient explanation for all?
Right. So simply put, we just toss them Pecatula into the same bin. But each and every one of them abnormalities and distortions is special and unique, eh? He could have explained as much if they just...
Bonk. I have horrible luck with gotchas, unlike you. Get discouraged quite easily. Then just do mirror dungeons. At least the story. Heathcliff seemed to have woken up from his coma, but I'll be looking forward to that extra dessert. His moment of lucidity barely lasted a moment. And that's all there is to it. Whew, this is pretty great, huh? It's refreshing doing something like this once in a while. Yes, princess. Totally, absolutely, princess. Don Quixote has not lowered her hand since Ishmael ignored her first time. Not even for a brief moment.
알겠어요.
Fine.
말씀하세요.
Ask away.
작성한 LCD
Dost thou know the name of the LCD employee who hath composed that report? Ishmael seemed a bit taken aback that Don Quixote actually managed to ask a rather sensible question, even though it was asked with a very same enthusiasm she has when talking about fixers, that is. Sure, give me a sec. Sender, LCD on-site investigation, reasoning team leader, Moses. We might as well keep that name in mind since we'll probably run into them sooner or later. I'm sorry for ignoring you, Don Quixote. Oh boy. Normal voice. Oh, to see how bad they would voice characters, don't you? Well, that too, but... Yes, I mean, they do have their own voice acting, so... Though Don Quixote was finally given the answer she so passionately craved, she did not appear too happy or excited about it. Instead, she seemed to be absorbed in deep thought. They're second round. I have either worst, best. I don't know. No, you don't. The worst of the best would be, well, at least, at the very least, like several degrees below Sebi Webs. So, react to Katamari. I'm so happy. Well, Milkman. Yeah. Like 10 XP in thread logs, and you can get like 100 enemies. Yes. I do like the new mode that allows you to do multiple excavations in a go. I like that. Something wrong, Don Quixote. I recall hearing that name in the past, yet I cannot quite recall as to who that name may have belonged to. Okay, now we're actually done. Darn, thought I'd be able to collect a bit more dessert.
This was more time consuming than it was initially expected. Dante, now.
Alright, it's about time. Alright then, I hereby confirm today's close of business for the sinners. This could have dragged on for much longer, but the sinners were thankfully pretty cooperative, so we managed to finish our day early. I followed the sinners to the back door of the bus, my heart a little lighter than it was at the start of the day. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It took me about 30 minutes to realize that we left Heathcliff out cold in the bus floor. The V8 jokingly pertains to the words, but you do so well it becomes the best of the words. When I started playing Grime 2, I tried to voice act for real, so it pertains to the best, but I do it words, but it's words best. There, okay, that's slightly better. And with that, should be just enough to put an ID max possible level. Okay. I mean, don't forget that I do have limited, like right now I'm only to, what's it called? Luxcavation, stage 5. I don't have all of them unlocked. And with that, there you have it. Oh my god, poor Heathcliff. Yep, he's gonna wish he was knocked out after this. Yes, oh my god, yeah, Luxcavation was updated, yes. And, yeah, with that, that is gonna be it. We're gonna be calling it a night. Once again, everybody, if you missed anything today, or you want to catch up to the full playthrough, it all goes to the Games Are Bastard channel. Announcement, we have started reading through Leviathan, and that is also gonna go to the Games Are Bastard channel. I will be scheduling those later than this week when it's recorded, so keep that in mind. But did Kim get to claim your bonuses? Yes. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to support what we do in this channel, consider joining the Patreon today. Patreon.com/JamesRBastard, linked in the description. And yes, with that, oh my god, dude, we finished Intervallo, got the mini. And with that, yeah, that's going to be it for me today, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with LFAs, and this Saturday, we're going to be playing Dat Space, and we are going to be, we're going to be playing Pragmata and Limbus Company. Tomorrow we have LFAs and Limbus Company, and then we'll burn those bridges when we get there. So yeah, your max level lux should allow you to raise your ID to your max plus level. Oh, good. And yeah, with that, thank you again, everybody, for another incredible stream. I was not expecting the reading of Leviathan to be this much fun, so I might revisit the scheduling for some of these things that we've done. We will see, because I absolutely want to do more of this. But I have a lot of other projects as well going on, so... Yes, each chapter will be a separate video when it comes to Leviathan, yes. Yes, each chapter will be, I am thinking of daily uploads, so yes, like at this rate, if we continue throughout the full-time experiment, we will have 24 hours of content, every 2 hours content coming out of the channel. Every 2 hours or so, content coming out of the channel. So... yeah, and with that, thank you again, everybody, for another incredible day, for the good times, for the good songs, the good music, the bribes, and all that. Again, I am grateful every single day that I get to do this. I do not take this for granted. I am grateful that I get to do this at all, and that any of you like this to begin with. So thank you again. Make sure you've joined the Discord, linked in the description. Everything gets announced there first, whether it's the videos going up the channels, the streams going live, everything gets announced there first. We have the community there and everything. Subscribe and everything. Down for now, explanation in Discord. The rest of the stream will be manual. Thank you, Solkrig. I'll check that out. And with that, that's gonna be it for me today, everybody. Thank you so very much for joining me once again. Thank you once again for joining me. Have yourselves a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. I will see you all next time. Good night, everybody. Goodbye.